And we're back with another episode of Crazy People. And today we're going to be talking about Jeanie Mai and Jeezy. She claimed Jeezy is abusing her. And she said she got evidence, photos, pictures. Jeezy said, nah, I ain't going for it. She's lying. But let's get into this article by TMZ. Jeanie Mai has fired back at Jeezy in their bitter divorce, asking a judge to deny him custody of their kid because she claims he's been reckless and abusive, but he calls BS. Custody of the kid. I wonder why she's saying all this. Could it be that she doesn't want him to have the custody of the kid because if he has custody of the kid, then she gets no child support? Lies for money. That seems to be a good narrative that a lot of females do these days. They lie for money. The talk show host found new legal docs Thursday obtained by TMZ, and Jeanie makes some bombshell claims against her ex, who recently asked the judge to rip up their temporary custody agreement and grant him more substantial parenting time for their young daughter. You can't make this up, guys. You can't make it up. Jeezy claimed he'd been getting unfairly denied time with their kid, but now Jeanie has a scathing response, hurling allegations of abuse and dangerous behavior and purported photo evidence to boot. This is what they do, guys. They want to take your money and take your kids. They don't want to see you happy. In her filing, Jeanie outlines a few different instances of alleged abuse, including claims that Jeezy is prone to explosive outbursts, excessive drinking, and domestic violence. Jeanie cites one alleged incident from April 2022 when she says they were at the Ritz-Carlton in San Francisco and claims Jeezy choked her from behind while she was going up some stairs and alleges he even pushed her down those same stairs. Where's the police report, Jeanie? Where's the police report? Jeanie claims hotel security intervened and took a report, an alleged copy of which she attaches here. There's no explicit mention of the alleged choking, but the report does include mentions of a security guard mediating some arguments between them. The guard also writes a lounge server had reported seeing Jeezy push Jeanie, a second-hand account. In another alleged instance of recklessness, Jeanie claims Jeezy crashed a golf cart they were both in, which she alleges happened as a result of him being too drunk. She attaches alleged texts between herself and Jeezy where she shows off bruises she says she sustained from the crash, and the text appear to show Jeezy being remorseful and apologetic. A crash is an accident. That's not abuse. You can just remove that. Jeanie also claims Jeezy would leave guns all over the house when their young child was around, photos of which she also attaches and claims it was incredibly dangerous. Look, if you don't got no photos of the child with the guns in her hand, I don't want to hear about none of that. I'm sorry. For all these reasons, Jeanie is asking a judge to deny Jeezy's request to grant him more custody, essentially saying it would not be safe for their kid. Jeezy has fired back by saying the allegations are not only false but also deeply disturbing, especially coming from someone I love. This malicious attempt to tarnish my character and disrupt my family is ridiculous. It's disheartening to witness the manipulation and deceit at play, and at this time, my main concern is being an active father to our daughter, as I continue to fight for mandated joint custody. Rest assured, the truth will prevail, through the proper legal channels. Jeanie. Ever since Jeezy filed for divorce, she won't leave this man alone. And I'll tell you this. I believe I think half is true and half is lies. And I'll tell you why. Half is true because sometimes couples have fights. And a lot of men have been through this. I'm no exception. I've been through fights with several females that have put their hands on me. They've slapped me. They've pushed me. They've hit me while I'm in a car driving. I mean, there's even a stat out there that shows that the most violent couples out there are lesbian couples. That means that females are the most violent, are the most violent couples out there. So even females don't like being around females. So I say all this to say that they may hit each other. They probably hit each other. They probably push each other. They probably slap each other, all of that. But she's only saying this now because he wants to leave. Because when he first filed for divorce, she was trying to save her marriage. She wasn't saying none of this abuse and the guns around the kid. She was trying to save her marriage. So if he was this bad person all the way back then from 2022, why were you trying to save your marriage? It doesn't add up. It doesn't line up to what you're saying now. Now I could see if she is the one that filed for divorce and just came out and said, Jeezy abuses me, he has guns around our kid, and she filed for divorce. Okay, now you're credible. But no, this man filed for divorce. And let me tell you something about men that file for divorce. They usually don't file for divorce. That means she has to be a real pain in his ass for him to do this. He really wants to get away from this marriage because he sees it going down the wrong path. He is the more responsible one in this marriage, and I think he is the more responsible parent. And I'll tell you why. Because she's saying all of this now after he has denied her. After he says, no, I'm not going back. After he has requested custody of the child because she wants that child support money. Because she ain't making no money like that. She's on a talk show, I think, but she ain't making no money like that. She wants that child support so she can be taken care of. She thinks I'm not only going to say she, but most women think when they're married that they're owed something after the man leaves for that used up box. But no, I'm sorry. Men don't owe you nothing. Remember, this is equality year. Equality season, right, ladies? Okay. So you get what you put in. But yeah, a man does not file for divorce unless there's really something wrong with this woman. And I can tell you from experience, the woman is probably a headache. She's violent. She don't listen. It's something with that woman that makes a man divorce. But she didn't file for divorce, and she tried to keep this marriage together. Why would you want to stay in an abusive marriage, Jeanie? You're only saying this now after he won't take you back. So I think it's all lies. She's saying all this just so Jeezy can't see the kid or even have the kid. Because she wants that child support money. She wants that alimony. She wants something out of this lost marriage. She's hurt. She's bitter, which a lot of females are after a marriage, especially when a man leaves. They can't handle that. But tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. This is your boy signing out. Stay away from those crazy people like Jeanie Mai. And I'm signing out.